It's time to be serious now, yes. Okay. Just trying to work. Good morning.
Me I take a screenshot, check 'em. In case you want to change your pattern. I did my day not chasing the start 'em. Your pattern. I did my day not chasing pattern. Now I get a screenshot to check 'em. Check 'em, you know, get in my I did my day not chasing.
Okay, we're back. I could hear some music at the background already.
I was working already now. Trying to
Okay,
pick up some vocals.
okay.
We like.
All right, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Good morning, thanks for joining. So, we have Aidan Blaze already in the building. Hi, Aidan. Welcome. So basically, today we'll be diving into one of the most talked about conversation, or should I use the word debate when it comes to entertainment or real estate or which industry makes the fastest money. So with me, I have Michael Ikechukwu. So he'll be introducing himself, yeah, but this is what I know him for. He's an A&R artist. He's a sound engineer. He's I know you to be someone that takes care of an artist. What do you call that? Manager, right? Yeah. So he's everything entertainment, and yeah, we're here to learn a whole lot from him and then see which industry best work for us. So I would let him introduce himself so we can, hear most of the things that I did not say.
Okay.
Please introduce yourself.
My names are Michael Onyewuchi Uzoma Ikechukwu. I am a singer, songwriter, A&R, sound engineer, aka Busybody. I do everything. I do
Okay.
everything. I've been around for a while. Um, Professionally, I'm a songwriter slash sound engineer, but I do other things on the side. So everything entertainment, from the conceptualization to implementations to the back ends, everything. There's always knowledge to be learned and made useful for yourself. So yes, that is what I do.
Okay. So before I move to the next one, let me welcome Pabs FX. Hi Pabs, welcome to the live. As you're joining, please guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, and you can also share the link for others to join and learn. So back to you, Michael. So can you tell us how this journey started? You said you have been in this industry for a while now, or for years. So can you tell us how you started? How has the journey been for you?
Um, this is me now. This is the spotlight on me. Yes. I would say it's been ups and downs. It's been exciting. It's been sad. First of all, I would like to point out, um, me saying I've been around for a while. I really have been around for a while. I might look, a little bit young, but I've been. You understand? So I've really seen the industry change from, what it used to be before to what it is now, and the prospects of what it or where it is going to. So I think I have been opportune to witness the transitions, and it has given me a lot when it comes to how you see things, how you perceive, how your perspective, and all. So yes, it has been a wonderful journey so far, and I'm sure it will get better. Definitely.
Okay, so can you tell us about the changes? What has changed in the music industry? You mentioned you have been when it started, how it's happening now. So tell us the changes.
Um, Let me put it this way: coming from back then when the music industry was just it was for the unserious people, if you get the air quotes. It was if you're into music or if you're into entertainment, they take you like, oh, you're not a lawyer, you're not a doctor, you're not this, you're not that, you're not serious with your life. Um, it was from there, I think it transcended to the world opening up to the internet and opening up to social media and opening up to a lot of all these technologies that has actually made the industry as a whole open. Now a young guy can be in his room and make music and make money off it.
Mm-hmm.
Not like before, you have to go through, printing CDs, going to a lab, going to everything was just mechanical. But now it's all digital. You're making digital money, actually reaching out to a broader audience through social media from the
Yeah.
comfort of your home. So that is one transition that I have witnessed coming from there to now. And I believe it's definitely going further. It's not just social media is, an eye opener for what or for where the whole journey is going to. So I believe the music would open up more. I believe the money would be pumped because everybody is seeing the importance of social media in their own, your own industry. I believe social media has actually, been impactful on the real estate platform. So I believe it's going somewhere, and I believe I will be opportune to see a transition to that. Obviously. So yeah.
Okay. So there is this perception that entertainment makes more money. So can you throw some light on that? How true
To
is
be
it? Because a
biased,
lot of people are
right?
into music, into
And
entertainment, and and they give us this lavish lifestyle. the way they dress, how they keep up with the industry, how they look. So it looks as if once you start music, or once you start something in the entertainment industry, you have to keep up a particular kind of appearance. So it's always giving this thing of, there is money in entertainment. People in entertainment are rich people. So what's this perception?
Well, I'll speak since I'm part of the entertainment industry. I would say there is money. There's a lot of money. But seriously, seriously, entertainment is all about the lifestyle, like you mentioned. It's
Yeah.
like it's called showmanship. You need to show off, what you have inside. The creative, because there's the business side of entertainment and there's the creative side of this entertainment. The creative side, for example, which I happen to, major do a lot of things in. The creative side, you need to show in some way or another what you have inside. And the more flamboyant you are, the more you attract, traffic to yourself, the more you attract people that want to say, okay, what are you doing? And I believe, yes, some people might take it too far, by the way they dress, by the amount of money they can spend on one wristwatch. Some of all these top celebrities, which is not a bad thing. But with all those things, all those flashy things, everybody believe there's like a lot of money in entertainment, which is correct, only to your own detriment. Because if you're not doing it right, you can be in the same entertainment industry and you will not be making money. So it's not about, let me be flashy, let me be flamboyant, let me drive the most expensive cars, let me show them. The question now is, can you sustain that lifestyle, or the amount of creativity that you've put in, the things you've learned, can you translate it to that flashy, or that lifestyle you are showing them? So yes, there's a lot of money in entertainment. There's a lot of money, but the catch is you need to be taking the right steps. Sorry, you need to be doing the right things. You need to be with the right set of people, the right minds to
Yeah.
let you see how you can make your talent or your gift profitable to you. So yes,
Okay.
there is a lot. Of
Can you speak deeply on the misconception? Because it looks like you're trying to go into it. So can you just tell us a little bit of the misconception about on making
Say again.
money in the entertainment industry?
Say again. Say again. Sorry, I didn't get that.
Can you tell us the misconception in
Okay.
entertainment when it comes to, yeah, making money?
Um, Misconception when it comes to making money, because a lot of people believe once you have a song, they believe, okay, this guy has has made all the money. For example, if I'm a recording artist, performing a recording artist, and I put out one song that's on everybody's lips, yes, automatically I should be seen as a big guy, or in the words, I don't blow. Now,
Yeah.
because everybody's point of view is, okay, he has the biggest song in Nigeria. He has the lifestyle. He's showing us the chains. So what they are seeing is this guy has money, but there's a lot of things involved in the back end of things that people don't really see. They might think, okay, this guy has a lot of money, but when you check his splits and percentage and all that, you see he's just making a peanut off whatever is going out there. In your face, he's big, he's like very rich, but in his house, in his pockets, he has nothing. Maybe because of one or two bad deals he signed, or one or two maybe, for example, he doesn't have like a proper what do you call it, back end. He's with no publishing company. He's just doing it, and for example, the song goes big and he's not making money, but to you
Mm.
he should be making money. So that's a major misconception about people thinking there's a lot of money in entertainment. But if you break it down, it's not always like that. Not always like that.
Okay. So recently, I met this young artist. Should I call him an underground artist? What do you upcomer? Yeah, those upcoming artists. Yeah.
You know, I
So
call it upcomer. That
so
the upcomer talent is universal is the same. Yeah.
yeah. So I met him and he was talking about the difficulties in making music. So in the conversations we were having, he was basically talking about how he wants to be known, how he wants to be seen. He has good sounds, he has good music. And I'm okay, let me see what you have done. Like, let me listen. So he was then showing me some of his sound on TikTok, making use of TikTok, and he was now talking about how, because he does not have, is it a producer or he's not under a record label, so he's trying to make use of TikTok to push his craft, and that there are times that people do not understand the struggles that comes with making music and being heard. So they just see that, oh, this boy looks good, this boy is this. They don't know that they don't get money from whatever they are putting out at this stage. So I then now told him my own advice is, yes, you want to be seen. You want people to know you. But I feel like there are other things you need to, you know, add to this your craft. You're making use of TikTok. There is there's something they call face value kind of relationship. Yeah,
Mhm.
your account can go live. Yes, you're singing, but can people relate with you on a one-on-one basis? Because people actually want to relate with people. You can start small because what he's doing, he's starting small, but you can't just get to that level so fast when you don't have a lot of backings behind you. You're not under Don Jazzy that okay, you Don Jazzy put you out there now. People would so you need to make good use of your platform. So I talked to him about going live. You have to
Yeah.
stream, just like what we're doing now. People are joining. People will be asking questions. Okay, how did you? How did you? That conversation that you're having with them, you're building a relationship. And then the next thing he said is, he does not know if he has that kind of time. You don't have that kind of time, and music is important to you. You want to make the best out of entertainment. You have to create that time for yourself because it is through this life now. You can now tell them, okay, I need like 10 people to jump on this my sound. TikTok allows for people to play music in the
Collaborate.
background ahead that you can collaborate. So you can be playing your songs and then you tell people, I want you guys to jump on this sound. The first 10 people to recreate this sound will get so and so from me. There are times that you don't even need to go as far as doing giveaway. Yeah,
Exactly.
but people who would naturally like you would create that sound just for them to be tagged to your video. And then he was like, okay, that he's going to try. I'm like, this is what your mates are doing, and you're saying you're going to try and you want to make money. So can you just speak deeply on that TikTok aspect, like making use of social platforms when it comes to creating music? Before you speak, let me welcome Alvin. Hi, Alvin. Thanks for joining. I hope you also share this video for others to join in the conversation. You can continue, please.
Yeah. In response to what you said, TikTok, social media in general, not just TikTok. I think you know, um, social media has been able to make happen the one-on-one interaction, one-on-one relationship that everybody craves for.
Yeah.
Everybody wants part, directly in part, with the, being part of somebody's life or part of somebody's craft or part of somebody's. You want to be personally involved, and through social media, through live sessions like this, through TikTok, Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
people have actually broken that barrier of okay, I cannot reach him because he's too far away. Now, if you bring that into context when it comes to promoting your music, and how the world has opened up to social media and embraced social media. I feel social media, TikTok, like you said, the advice you gave him is the best for now. Is the best way to go about getting your word out there because people want to be part of your story. People want to know how you started. They want to be okay. I saw him, or I've been a fan, from the days of humble beginnings till now. They want to be part of your story. So yes, he's thinking, okay, I don't have enough money, or that your friend, for example, I don't have enough money. I don't have that time. But you never really can tell what your audience or your followership can bring you or can result you because there's what you call word of mouth, and I believe have like a core fan base that would actually take your sound or your whatever. You could tag people now on social media. You could send direct videos. They could actually put your music out there for you without you spending too much. So yes, you gave him the best advice through these social media platforms like TikTok, for example, collaborating on TikTok, Instagram, X, everywhere. That is like one of the best way to put the word out there and get people involved personally, in your craft, in
Mm.
your growth, in your process. Yes, I think that's like one of the biggest or one of the best, things that has happened, to every entertainment, sector worldwide. Yes.
Okay. But then, this thing is hard in 2025. So, how hard is it for those that want to be out there to, showcase their crafts? There's something I've understand about, or I understand about music. If you're not careful, you would never be heard. People would not know because we already have the big boys that are doing the whole thing. So once they drop, a lot of people are dancing to their songs. Unlike you, that people don't really know you like that. So even in years to come, the big boys are still trending. So it's more like the big boys are not giving, big boys and big girls, they're not giving
Room.
the young creative the avenue to also be seen as okay, they can do this, they can create, they can also sing. Because I've actually listened to some young people, they actually know how to sing compared to some big boys in the industry. So how hard is it? What is just one thing that they need to do to be different?
I'll say one word: consistency.
Okay,
Because
okay.
because um what you put into entertainment, you get like practically half or nothing back. Let me use that word. If you use that mindset, you you get peace of mind. Can you speak in English,
Mm,
Ali? You get peace of mind.
mm,
The truth is, a lot of people go into music or any sector with the hope of, okay, if I just do this small, if I put in small, my return will be all over the room: money, wealth, fame. Nine out of 10 times it doesn't happen like that. You need to be consistent. The thing is, you need to music, for example, in entertainment, music is a very jealous arm of entertainment. You need to give music your 100%, like 110, add 10 to the 100 for you to be able, which is still consistency, for you to be able to get returns that are meaningful.
mm,
I have a lot of other things to say. People coming into the industry now, 2025. I have a lot of things to say, but narrowing it down to one umbrella, I think consistency. The more you work, the more you put in effort, the more you make people see how good you are becoming because it's a process. The more you're consistent, the more you're learning, the more you are getting better, the more you're being heard, the more you are. So it's just consistency. Yes, you need a lot of money, a lot of money, if you want it to be very fast. Because now to put out music properly now these days is a lot of money.
Yeah.
With SPs, the promotions on TikTok, on all the social media platforms. Then, if you have your videos, you go to TV stations. If you have a radio station, so it's a lot. Then you can pay influencers to you know have like
That's a lot too. So how much do they now
oh,
make? For an
exactly.
upcomer, how much do they make?
So it's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I say consistency. Because if you're chasing all that, all the other ones, and you're not being consistent, you need to be good for people to actually value or place a monetary value on you. You need to
Okay.
show them that good before they can say, okay, I want to pay $10,000 for you to come and perform. I want to pay 500 naira for you to come and perform, or I want to buy your song on iTunes. So you need to be consistent. Number one, and number two, and number three, and number four, and number five. Consistency, 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 consistency. That's the only way.
Okay. So now, yeah, you've been in this for a very long time. So with your experience, when we compare entertainers, the ones that they have been there and the ones that, no, let me use those that have already been there. Yeah. When you compare what they earn and that of the real estate brokers. So which hustle do you think is better?
Okay, knowing
Hi
that
Erima, welcome.
knowing that we both know that we've been involved in one real estate something somewhere in one point in time.
Yeah.
I will speak with that experience and this experience now based on entertainment.
Okay.
Our I would say entertainment. Why? Because um, real estate obviously is it has to be like a massive capital. It's capital intensive. Yes. And if you check a lot of people funding the real estate sector right now in, let's use Nigeria, for example, is are the entertainers. I'm not talking about
Okay.
the upcoming, I'm talking about the established, the big names, the Davido, the Whiskey, the Fino, the all of them, Burna Boy, Tiwa, Thames. The list is endless. Now, trust me, I know like 50 to 60 to 70% of all these top guys has one or two investments in real estate. It's 100% possible. Yes, so I would say yes, there's a lot of money in real estate, obviously. How fast you can turn around your ROI and the rest of them
Yeah.
and all that. When the money comes, it comes with a bang. But I feel the people or the channel that is presently fueling the real estate sector is the entertainment sector. Yes, so I
Okay.
would lean more on the entertainment sector if I want to pick a hustle. Not because I don't respect or I don't understand how, there's a lot of, inflow of money in the real estate sector, but I think based off my experience on the entertainment or in the entertainment sector, I think I would go with the entertainment guys. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I can beat my chest and say that the entertainers, those in the entertainment industry, the musicians, even with what you do, sound engineers, A&R, your jobs most times can be seasonal,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, there are times that there is work and there are times that okay. Yeah. So how then can the inflow, how will I put this now? How can the inflow be consistent? Because there are times the industry is quiet and there are times the
Yeah.
noise is there. So is it at
Yeah.
that point where there is so much buzz about, okay, this is what is trending that you people make money from, and then you have to wait till, let's say, another time? Because by the time you're trending, because here in Nigeria, I noticed if you bring out a song, your song is most likely going to trend for, depends on how good your song is. It's going to trend for like 3, 4 months or more, but not the whole year. Because at that is trending, another artist is already cooking something, and let that artist now be somebody that is very known, or let's say Arasta now. Everybody knows once Arasta drops, it's topping the charts. So can you just, tell me how they keep this inflow thing coming when their song is not, when people are not streaming their song? Or is it
Well,
something that whether they stream or not, they are getting their money?
I think it's relative though. I would say, um, when people are actually, embedded in your talent for that moment, and they are giving you all the
Mm.
praise, all the, oh, you are too much, all the shows are coming, you have performed, your weekends are booked, your weekdays rehearsals, you're just active. You have like the biggest song in the country or the biggest song in the world. It's very possible. Now that would be a very good time to use your head, because entertainment is not always, you know you're everywhere, you are singing, you're on stage. I remember back then, the artists from back then, the Banky W, the Two Faces, a lot of them, they they are not on stage now. They are not all over social media. They don't have the biggest songs anymore. But back then, they had the biggest songs. They were like untouchables. Yeah. And down the line, now they are no more like that. Let's assume they did not invest, or they didn't use their head to invest properly. Now there will be nothing to write about, obviously. So I feel basically is when you have that much attention, or when you have things going for you, that is when they can come to you guys, the people
Mm.
like you, the real estate guys, wherever, and invest their money, because trust me, when the money comes, it comes a lot. And if you're not careful, you get carried away with the lifestyle, and you spend and you blow up all your money, all your savings. But if you have investments, for example, things, you have like a club, or you have like a restaurant, or you have like maybe a hotel or something that would bring in that daily income or that monthly income, you get, that is fine. That is one aspect. Then another, aspect to respond to your question of what do you do when the money is down. I feel if you don't have a proper back end um, arrangement, your publishing and everything, if it's not on check, then you have a problem, because there are some checks or some money that comes in, there are mechanical royalties, there are sync licensing royalties. There's a lot of money behind the scene. A lot of people don't even know about as an artist. But if you have the knowledge, and you have your things checked, you have your lawyers checked, everybody is on ground. When for example, you are not in their faces or everybody's faces as the guy with the top song in the country, you're still making your money quarterly, because people are still streaming your songs. 2 years, you're still making your money. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you're still getting checks. For example, you have like five big songs for, let's say, the past 2, 3 years. You can still be making money off how people stream your songs, because people would
Mm.
always want your fans will always want to go back. Your old songs can be revived. Take, for example, Scales. Scales had a very massive hit back then, Shake Body. Beautiful song. It went with the time. And all of a sudden, a young footballer from Barcelona casually picked up the song and danced to it. And before you know, the same song, the same artist is back in the limelight and is everywhere. Now, let's assume that song, the Shake Body song, was not properly registered, or was not properly, you know, done, so he has his percentage and all that and all that. Let's assume he just put out that song for free without, doing all that. And the song is this big now. trust me, he would not make a dime from that song. But if, let's assume, because I know Skills personally, I know he was not doing, or he is not doing bad even after that song and previous song and subsequent songs that went by. But when the song came back, it actually brought him back into the limelight more than before. So you get, so it's not just when you're not in their faces, you're not making money. You can be making passive incomes on the side for only for as long as God knows. You get, for as long as people are streaming your songs and people. So it's not just always, you know, as long when there's a lot of money or when there's a no. You can still make money if you are well, if you have your structure in check, you have everything in check. You can still be making money passively. So yeah, that's how to succeed on that
Yeah.
aspect.
It's safe to say that entertainers are not just doing the whole glamour thing. At least not the ones in 2025, but the ones
Exactly.
before. Because most times when I come online and I see one popular person that I used to know when I was growing up, he's crying, he does not have money, there is one health challenge or the other. Then I'll be like, this man that is very popular. So how did he manage
Mm,
his investment, his funds?
that,
Maybe he did not even invest at all. So I guess our entertainers of 2025 are not just giving us lifestyle vibes. They are also investing in real estate. According to you, they are the
no,
ones
yeah,
funding the real estate. So that's cool. You have a question under the chat box.
okay.
I think you should respond to that.
Uh, you just read it out because my phone is.
Also, I have to read it.
Yeah, just read it out. I can't really see the questions. Yeah.
Okay, so this question is from Aidan, and he says, as an A&R person or artist manager, how do you make money in the entertainment space?
Okay. Like I said, I am um more of a songwriter engineer than A&R and all that, but I've been privileged to do artist development and a couple of other things around the industry. So at least I have knowledge on that. So to reply that, how do artist managers or how do A&R make money? I think A&Rs are like a major um, arm of the entertainment industry because they are basically taking, or definitely they can spotlight talents, raw
Yeah,
talents, get them from ground zero to 100 based off, word of mouth, based off um, their connections, based off their experiences, based off. They can do a lot for an artist or for a young upcoming artist. So if it's the ones that are smart of these days, what they could do is get an agreement with a promising act that under their belt and
okay.
have an agreement. When you have a proper distribution deal or when you have a 360 deal with any label, I have a cut. You could do that. You could have an agreement. If you see a lot of people I know, are doing it and will still do it. You get my point. For those established or those seasoned A&Rs and artist managers and all that, they can do that. But for those that are just coming into the A&R industry or artist management industry, you just need to put in more work, more resources, more finances if that is what you want to do. Because you won't really start making money like that until you've actually, contributed your quota to that aspect. Yes, so I feel the best way to do it is be smart about it. Definitely, you would encounter a lot of all these great artists that are raw materials that are just there and want to be heard. So the best you could do is try as much as possible to get them out there as much as you can with your influence and have an agreement with them. That's like one of the top ways. I mean.
Okay. Aiden, I guess your question has been answered. Please keep up with the questions. You guys can ask more questions. You stay here. We have little time before he disappears, you know. So back to you. Has there ever been a time where you felt like, this industry is, I want to quit, I'm tired, there is a lot of stress in it, having to do this and do that, the kind of result that you're looking for, it's not coming. And every year we've done 2020, 2021, 2023, 4, we're in 2025. There is always this New Year resolution, and I'm very sure you have one for yourself. So when you look at it, you're not getting that thing you said, I want to, at this point. How do you feel? Do you feel like quitting? Do you feel like I want to pack my bags?
If I've ever felt like that before, that was asking.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Because um, I think everybody has their ups and down
Mm.
moments in life. It's never anybody that says, he has had it rosy from day one till now. Show me that person, and I'll tell that person you're a liar, you're a big liar. Because of course there will be times where what you're doing, or when you're putting too much effort, or all you're putting your 100 and you're getting just 5% back or 2% back, is discouraging. I know everybody has that time or has been through that, so I can't really sit and say, I've been having it rosy. It's not possible. So yes, there are times that I have been down, I have been confused, I have this matter now, now.
I don't know.
Yes, yes. But I think what really helped me, let me advise personally now, what really helped
That's
me,
what motivates you, or what
yeah,
is motivating you to continue.
what still motivating me till now.
Yes,
Um,
okay.
thing I always tell myself that I feel everybody should, not everybody, okay, if you want to, freedom of expression. If you want to, I feel um what really helped me was I always tell myself, it always adds up. That's me personally. What I'll explain. They said little drops of water does what?
Makes a
Now,
mighty
when
ocean.
exactly when you're putting in those tiny drops, those little drops, to you, you're not doing anything. To you, you're not making back your money. To you, nobody is seeing you. Nobody actually tweets back to you and say, "Oh God, I saw what you did. Your song was this. What you did." There's no encouragement. There's nothing. And if you stop, that is where you missed it. But if you keep adding, doing this, doing that, showing up for this, doing whatever you can to make the best, out of what you're doing, it will all add up to something big. That is what actually helps me. That is what is still helping me. And that is what will continue helping me, because you will never take away the sad days or oh, I wish I did this better. I could have been this. I would have been here. There will be days like that. But the consolation you can give to yourself is telling yourself, guy, okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Put them together. Not bad. I need to do more, do more. Before you know, by the end of the year, if you look back at
Mm.
what you for that year alone, you'll be like, God, how come? Yes, the returns might not be coming. Sorry, the returns might not be coming as expected. But if you keep telling yourself, it will add up, or it all adds up. There is no way, when you're consistent, at the end of the day, you look back, you will not see accomplishments, you will not see income, you will not see fame, you will not see whatever. You get my point. But if you put in, and you stop halfway, you missed it already. So yeah, that's what helped me.
Okay. We have lots of artists, I might go online now, go on Instagram, and I see one artist that I don't know. Even the
Yeah.
ones that I know, they have bought a Benz, they have bought a house. They have bought a house, or they've gotten themselves a yacht, or they'll tell you that they have a private jet. they're
Yeah.
always buying. And you have talked about how entertainment is a showbiz. You have to show, let people see. So when people see that, yeah, you spend, you take care of yourself, you have money, you're this, you're that, maybe that is how they can relate with you. Small, you're a big guy, yeah. So, but for me, I feel like most of the time, I'm not trying to talk like Gengen now. Yeah, they don't have this. They don't have this financial education around, their money. Can you throw some light on that? Do you think a lot of entertainers are educated enough when it comes to finance?
Mm. There's, I think that's a different topic on its own. It's actually money management. I don't think it's, you it should be focused on entertainers alone. I think it's a general problem. Money management is very important. If you don't know how to manage your finances, if you don't know how to manage your income, there would it would definitely choke you one time or another. That's just the truth. And yes, bringing it into the entertainment sector, it is rampant. It's like a lot. Everybody wants to have the best or the newest edition of Benz or Bentley or this or that, throwing cash or money on those expensive things. I think it's two ways. I think some are actually doing it or buying those things for investment purposes, because you can't tell me somebody is buying a wristwatch of 20 million naira, for example, and you expect him to be wearing it every day of his life. That is a lot of
Mm,
money. 50 million, 150 million. That's an investment if it's that is money saved in a way. If it's the smart ones, those people buying cars, houses, luxury, it's either you are investing your money or you're just wasting your money. So it depends on where any of those artists fall in. So you can't really say, what their purpose of buying those expensive things are. You can't really say until you speak with them one on one personally and ask, and
yeah.
they'll let you. This is why I'm doing this. Say, okay, I'm saving money. Or if you ask another one, he'll be like, let's just try, let's have fun, let's just spend the money, fast life. So it depends. It's relative. Yeah, but I think it's a general problem. The money management level in Nigerian youth per se
Okay.
is really poor. Is really really poor because there's really no drive to want to invest or want to. Everybody just wants to have the new hair of 5 million or nails of like 2 million, or you get. So it's related.
Okay. Nice defense. We're moving on. So we have a question from Alvin Chisom. So he says, what are the biggest challenges new entrepreneurs face in 2025 compared to real estate brokers?
New entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Is it in general or in my own field of entertainment? New entrepreneurs. Is that what you?
Alvin Chisom, can you answer that? But then let's speak on the generality of it. So, what
Okay,
are the
new.
biggest challenges new entrepreneurs
Um,
face in 2025 compared to real
in
estate?
2025, I think the government tax regime or something that would be a very. Everybody's complaining about that. I think that's one major setback for a
Hmm.
lot new entrepreneurs, obviously. There's also the capital, raising capital for funding your business. That's also a challenge. Generally speaking, that's also a challenge. Getting your manpower, people to work around you, because you have the idea. You want to start off get like a startup company. You need to minds that want to see your idea grow from A to Z or from A to B. So those are like the challenging things I think generally. you truncate the idea of starting your own business, bringing it into entertainment. I think one major starting, for example, starting your own business in entertainment, I think is your reach. That might be a problem. Your reach, I'll explain.
Mm.
How many people you know in the entertainment? You have to be part of the entertainment industry to be part of the entertainment industry, if you get what I mean. You might have all the money in the world as a new entrepreneur in the entertainment space, and you will not make any impact. You will end up squandering all your money for nothing. If you don't know the know how, if you don't know the right people or the right channels or the right places to go to or to channel your resources, your money, you will just put everything down the drain. So you see, generally speaking, it is funding, it is this, but when you come to entertainment, it's upside down. Even if you have the funding, it helps. But if you have all the funding in the world and you don't know about the entertainment business, you will end up, if you come in with 500 million, if you're lucky, before you pick your slippers and clean it and run away, your money will be at 500,000 naira or 200,000 naira if you're lucky. So yes, that is, I think that is the difference, the general and in the entertainment.
Yeah. So Pap FX says, but you must chop life. Oh. So I
That's
think that you must chop.
last last
Of course.
last.
So we have one more question again. So with the
Yeah.
rise of digital platforms, can someone combine entrepreneurship or entertainment with real estate to create multiple income streams?
Oh
Should I
yes,
take that
obviously.
again? Okay.
Oh no, I heard you
Okay.
100%. You could combine, definitely. You can combine. It might be a challenge, but if you can and if you're determined, you can definitely do it. I'll explain. Take me for example now. I'm using myself as a case study. Not like it's what I'm doing, but I'm just saying. For
Mm.
example, I'm an aspiring music producer. I don't have all the money in the world. I know I can, finance my music. I can put it on DSPs. I can put it out there to an extent. And I am doing this. I'm also producing commercially. I am making money now. So money is coming from different angles. I am also, into events and all. I'm also making income too. Now, if I'm making all this money, yes, I am not a big producer or a big artist.
Mm.
I am seeing reasonable money from entertainment. Now, there's no harm in having an extra or more arms or inflow of money. Now,
Yeah.
if I see a property, for example, that I know I can afford and I can, be fast with the ROI and buy and sell and make money. Now, I would want to invest in that. And if the return is fast enough, gracefully enough, I can make my profit and still do repeat the cycle again. So I'm still
Yeah.
making money in the music industry, and I've started making money in the real estate, sector. So yes, it's actually advised, or it's actually, you know, advisable to do that, even if it's not the real estate sector, if it's something else, because there's no way you can. Yes, you can, but it's advisable. Everybody should have multiple streams of income, especially if you're in Nigeria. If you're
Yeah.
in this country, if you're in this country, if you have only one stream of income, thank you for coming. That's just what I'll
Thank
tell
you.
you. To be on the safe, to reply, in response to his question, I think yes,
Yeah.
it's very, very possible, advisable if you can. It doesn't have to be a property. It might be um, the littlest of things in real estate. You get. You can also do that. Most times, the money from the real estate might be what you might use to start financing your music proper, making it bigger. Because these real estate people, their money is like blood money. It can just come
Mm.
like in billions. So you just take the money and put back in the music. So yes, to reply him, yes, yes, very, very possible.
Okay. So directing this question to you now, this 2025, yeah. So what is that smart decision, that smart financial move that you have made this 2025 when it comes to investment?
Oh, when it
Let
comes
me
to
know if you have invested in real estate and you did not come to me.
if you, if you had said if you had not added us when it comes to investment, I would have said my reply to that would be actually spending my money.
So you're just chopping life according to Pabs.
That was the smartest decision
Oh
in
God.
25. But when it comes to investment, um, me personally, I've been investing. I have started because I was very, very horrible in investment. Investing, I was a problem. I was the problem, I know. But 2025 opened my eyes up to you know buying stocks, forex trading, and a lot of side ways to make other streams of income. Yeah, that I have gracefully started off 2025, and trust me, it has been an eye opener. Not like you don't know all these things, but because you are not, presently practicing it, it's like far away from you. But when you're into it and you see the benefits of these things, you'll be shocked. Like, okay, why didn't I start doing this earlier and all? So yes, 2025. When it comes to investing, I have been able to channel my money to other aspects that are productive too when it comes to bringing in returns. So yes, that is. I've not invested in real estate. I'm coming for you people. You people owe me like
Please do.
10 acres, 10 acres around Ibejuleki, all those areas.
Uh, oh, you still want Ibejuleki? Hope they've not given you a space in that place. So because like this
No,
Ibejuleki you just mentioned, I know where your eyes might be going. So in this family family relationship to collect cheap property, they'll give
okay,
you on a
so
discount.
I'll go to Ekpe, I'll go somewhere else. But I will 100% definitely be investing in real estate because
Yeah.
I think real estate is one, just like the food industry, for example. Everybody eats. You can't stop the food industry. It's not possible. Everybody must chop, man. You create yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one. Real estate in that aspect, everybody needs the shelter over their head. You can't. It's not possible. Everybody will be sleeping outside. No, or it's not possible. There's land everywhere. There is. You get my point. So
Yeah.
these are like what people should look into before going into any investment or any large capital investment. It has to be something that transcends time. People will always want it, not maybe later they'll say, okay, we don't need this again. Just how um, phones took away landlines, or just how social media took away Alaba market CD sellers, for example. So if what you're investing in, if it's what would be relevant the next 10 years, the next 5 years, then go ahead and invest.
Anyway, I look forward to hear that you have made an investment. Besides, you've already established that you guys are the funders of real estate. So the essence of this
But
video has
it's
been
true.
established that entertainers are the money people. so,
No,
so
real estate
but
is
I
also
can hear
lucrative.
you.
Real estate is also lucrative. Like there's a lot of money in real estate too, if you're doing it
Yeah,
right.
but we know that there is a lot of money in real estate. But then, how do they get the money to start building, if not the big people in entertainment? So,
There's,
entertainment money is.
there's politics there too. Politics money.
Oh, well, we're not dealing politics right now. So, we're just.
But yeah, yeah.
Okay. So is there any financial mistake that if you had known 5 years ago you would have avoided?
Uh,
Because you said
yeah,
2025 opened your eyes. So yeah, you must have making a
but I
lot of
take
mistakes.
note. Financial things. Oh yes, yes. I'll share this. It's kind of personal, but I'll still say it. One major financial mistake I think I did was not channeling enough of the resources I've been getting back into what I was doing. Do you understand what I said?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a major financial mistake. When you believe what you're doing will always give you the money and you're not feeding what is giving you the money. You understand what I mean? It's a broad, it's very large, but to cut the long story short, I think that was up until 2025. That was 2024-ish, 2025. That was when I started that was when I started giving back a lot of what I get from what I was doing. You know, getting more enlightened courses, exposure. Sorry. So yeah, that is one financial mistake I've been doing, or that is different now.
Okay. So we're wrapping up now. Let's close this with an advice. What advice do
For
you have for those that
real estate,
want to go into your line of business because you have opened their eyes to tell them that you guys are making money? Mm-mm. So maybe I don't know if I have a beautiful voice when it comes to singing. Probably I'll meet you. You manage me. You pull me through.
well, the thing is, you don't really need to know how to sing to be relevant in the entertainment industry. And
So what do I need to do? Asking for every other person that is here.
there's the creative aspect of entertainment, and there's the business administrative side. So you can still fall
Okay.
into that, not a creative. So that's why I was
Oh,
saying entertainment is not just boxed into this is how it is. It's way bigger than that. You get a lot of execs, music execs, a lot of people, even A&Rs, they are not creatives. These are like the business minded people. You get so yeah, those are like places there.
can you share that business aspect?
Can I share it? Okay, talk about it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure.
If I'm not singing, so what is that business, that administrative aspect
Oh,
that
I mean,
you
for
know?
example, part of a label, or let me use that because everybody knows what a music label is, for example. And you're part of this XYZ label, for example, and you are not the artist, you are not the videographer, you are not the sound engineer, you are not the what do they call them? The session guys, the instrumentalists, you don't do all that. But you are more of the administrative side when it comes to the paperwork, when it comes to um, getting the artist on time, getting
Yeah.
people, what do they call them, rate cards done. You know how to do all that. You can still be relevant there. If you have a lot of money, start a label. You will not start the label and go and become the artist. It's not possible. If except you
Hmm.
want. But if you have that funding, you can still start up your label and hire people to do the creative stuff while you focus on the business side. That's the contracts, the endorsements, there's a lot. There's a lot. The promotional deals, the distribution, it's big. It's very very broad. So that's why the money in music is relatively close to what you people have in real estate. Yeah. So that's the music. That's the side that is also part of the entertainment industry because everything is under one umbrella. So yeah.
Can you, give us an advice?
Okay, to anybody that is, can I be candid? Can I be very, very direct? To anybody that is looking,
Direct. I mean, that's why they are here. So,
anybody that is looking to entertain to the entertainment, my advice to you: be ready to cry. I'll explain. Be ready to cry. Because no matter how good you are, no matter how, there will be someone that wants to exploit you. There will be someone that wants to use you to go higher. There will be someone that wants to use what you
there's always those people. They want to use you to, even when they're
intention
not big.
intentionally, intentionally
Yeah,
and
intentionally.
intentionally. They just end up, you're like a tool. Every tool. So just be ready, open up your mind to the possibility of failing and making it. That's my advice. The catch is, even if you end up failing, you now know how to do it and not fail. You get my point? So if you're going in and say, "Oh, I want to make millions, I want to be this, I want to be whiskey, I want to be Burna Boy," my advice to you is calm down, slow down, open your mind to making it and the possibility of not making it or failing at your attempt. Or once you know how to fail, obviously you know how not to fail. And if you're doing how not to fail, then you're definitely getting it right. So that's my advice. Don't go head on believing that it's done. I'm the best in the world. Beat my chest. Yes, it's good. Motivate yourself, but open your mind. If you miss out, you have to say, yes, I miss out here. Let me recalibrate and try again. I'm not going down that way. I'm trying something else. You get my point. So just open your mind. That's just long and short.
Okay. Please share with us. That's the last. Share with us any new works in the pipeline of you. Is there anything that we should watch out for? Is there anything that you have
Wait,
done and you want
let me
us to,
let me
so
think.
tell us.
Let me think if I have any NDA signed, so I don't put myself in trouble.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Two things. Okay, a lot of things. I've been 2025 has been one of my most busiest years. Like I've been very, very busy. And with
Yeah, I
entertainment,
understand.
with
Took me time to
music,
get you here.
with music, when you work, all of the songs or most of the songs are not coming out that time. They need time to get it ready, mixed, mastered, clearing, back ends, and all. So most of the works done during past months are all lined up to come out now. Some are already coming out. If you're following my social media page, I just recently did a project with a gospel artist, popular gospel artist, Tim Godfrey. It came
Okay.
out last month. Yes, no labels. That's the catchy
What's
one.
the name? You be telling us name so we can
Tim
go
Godfrey, no
search.
label, no label. His present gospel album. I was part of the
Okay.
project. Then um, I've been revolutionary, or we've been, my team and I have been revolutionary in transforming the sound or the entertainment industry in general in faraway Sierra Leone, Freetown. For years, we've been working with artists, a couple of artists there, and one of them, a very talented girl, her EP is coming out a couple of days. Yes, her name is Boy. Yeah, from Cribs Entertainment. Her EP is also coming out a couple of days. If you follow my social media, you get that too. Then is surprise before the end of the year. An elder colleague, his name is Timida Kolo. We had did a project with
Oh,
him coming out before December. Yes. And there's a lot. There's a
there is
lot.
a lot. So you see, there is a
Like,
whole lot that
yeah,
he's working on.
Papel Yankee, Far Away Cyprus did a collaboration with him on his work. Also coming out in a couple of days. And Boy P, the
Okay.
artist, also putting out his EP in a couple of days. also collaborated on one of his songs. A lot from Mastercraft. I actually work with Mastercraft, so everything coming out or that has come out has in one way or another gone through me. So yes, that is what I do, or that is what you'll be expecting come before December.
Okay. With everything that you just said now, what if there are people looking forward to, work with you? How can they reach out to you? Is there an email? Is there an Instagram handle? Can you share with us?
Okay. Will you put when you post this before you post it, just say okay, check your screen, my social media handles will be going
Now
past.
it's going to go this way. So what I'll do what I'll do actually, so if you guys are listening to me, under the description box after this video has been posted, you will check the email. His email is going to be there, his Instagram handle,
Yeah.
whatever information is going to give to me will be placed under the description box, so you can reach out to him whenever you want to reach out to him. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all. Any last word? We
Mm,
should all go and sleep.
I'll not much because I've been talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I'll just
Yeah,
say
thank you for the talks.
in all you do, always put God first. Last
Yeah.
words. God first. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Trust me. Final words.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Michael Ikechukwu, one of the
No matter.
most sought after. You know who he is. So thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you for watching. For those that kept on coming and going, if you come back to watch this video after it has been uploaded, thank you for staying tuned. And please share. Somebody might want or need some of the information shared in this episode. So till I come your way next time with another interesting conversation, you know, bye for now. And bye to you too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.